Welcome to the mountains. Hail here, blue sky up there.
Steve's a character. Steve's one of those guys that I'm sure comes into a lot of people's minds. He grew up in Nebraska. He grew up out in the plains, but he came up into the mountains and into this canyon 30-some years ago and never left. I got to know him trying to figure out dippers, and Steve spent a lot of time looking up and down this canyon for nests, and he'd name every single nest, and then he'd report to me what the names of those nests were and where they were. After a while, I said, I got to meet you, and you got to show me this stuff in person. The American dipper is North America's only aquatic songbird. It's a trout with feathers, is what it is. If you find dippers in a place, then that means that the water quality is good. They make their lives in this very violent world, yet they're soft and elegant. They're really beautiful. They're sort of like the wildlife that's right under your nose that you see, but you really don't think much about. That's what I like to try to do, and just try to help people understand a little bit more about the stuff that they see, so that maybe they can care too.
So where are we stopping now?
Well, dipper nest. This is the first dipper nest I showed Mike several years ago.
Does it have a name?
Yeah, it's got a great name. They all have names. This one's called Stairway to Heaven. I'm a rocker, you know. Come, I shall show you the stairway to heaven. Remember this one, Mikey?
I do remember it. We became very fast friends, and he and his friends down at Poudre Park and other people up in this canyon are the stewards of this river. But yeah, he's a good guy.
This is the den. Welcome to the den. And I shall meet you out back. I bought this place in 1986. This is my 32nd year. I'm a bird watcher. I've been my whole life. I've netted and identified and aged and sexed over 10,000 birds, banded them. That was a hobby of mine. And so I knew what dippers were, but it wasn't until I bumped into Mike that I've learned more about them. I talked to all four of you, but I was looking at the guy, Tyler. I said, yeah, I'm excited. Mike is going to come out. He's got one more picture to take. He wants to get a dipper underwater. He smiles and he goes, Steve, Michael always has one more picture to take. He'll always have one more picture to take. And I thought, yep, that's Mikey. He'll get it. It's his passion, it's his patience.
The goal for today has been my goal for 4 years, which has been to try to photograph these dippers underwater. With wildlife work, you just have to be incredibly persistent. I hate electronics. And you have to accept failing on a fairly regular basis. It's gonna drive me nuts now the next 2 hours. We're gonna go right to where I was. That's exactly how it works. You gotta be patient, you gotta trust it, and then be willing to fail every day. Got a whole lot of nothing. But gotten really close, which is usually how it is. Had birds pretty close. I really want that photograph underwater, and that's really, really hard. And I've failed miserably for a long time, but I keep getting closer and closer and closer, so maybe one day. Comes the bird. Are you gonna land on that rock, dude? Jesus Christ. Well, gang, if we didn't get it there, I'm just gonna give up. I mean, the bird swam and dove right in front of that housing. All right. I really want to open this, but I really don't want to open this. Okay, I see the dipper. I see tops of legs is what I see. which is pretty funny. Sort of small in the frame though. Okay, there it's swimming, so we got it on the left side. It's sort of going out of frame. Oh man, I just missed. Got everything but it's the front of its head going out of the frame. Got bubbles around it. Okay. Well, it's not like the killer image. It's not the one that you paint. It's cool. It's a start. Can't stop yet. But it works. Everything looks good. Light looks good. Exposure's good. So we're close. Got to get this back out there.
Oh, wow. Is that cool or what?
You want to see it again?
Yeah.
Look, it just keeps flapping to stay down, you know? You see all those bubbles coming off of that bird? And then he just catches the current and starts paddling. That's something.
And you want more?
Well, you know, you always see something else.